This video shows how to create a self-signed certificate for use by Zowe that will be held in the Unix System Services Directory keystore. If you're setting up Zowe to communicate with Zowe SMF, you need to know whether its certificate is signed by a trusted authority or not. A good way to do this is to curl to the URL /zowesmf/info on your machine. The response will let you know. In our case, it's a self-signed certificate. Next, open a shell in the USS environment where Zowe is installed. We're using SSH in this video. Zowe is installed into a home directory /zowe/1.25.0. Set this to be the current directory and navigate to its /bin folder. This contains a number of scripts and other files we'll use for Zowe's configuration. For certificate generation, the files we'll be using are Zowe setup certificates.sh and its input parameters held in Zowe setup certificates.env. We'll need to change some values in Zowe setup certificates.env. You can use any editor, such as ISPF or VI. In this video, we're going to use the Zowe Explorer extension within VS Code. On our system, Zowe SMF is self-signed, which means that Zowe will reject it as untrusted. We must set verify certificates to be false to disable trust checking. If on your system ZOSMF is signed by a trusted CA, you can leave the value to be true. Specify the directory for the generated certificate to be stored. The default global Zowe keystore is good for shared production certificates in the sysplex. However, for this install video, we'll change it to be my home directory /Zowe keystore. Back in the Unix System Services shell, execute the script Zowe setup certificates.sh. This will take the Zowe setup certificates.env file we edited earlier as input criteria to generate the keystore directory and its contents. Progress feedback is given throughout the script's execution. In the Zowe Explorer, we can check the contents of the newly generated keystore directory. This contains a local CA subdirectory holding the self-signed certificate authority, and a local host directory holding the certificate itself, together with trustor and an associated keystore.